What a great day to be a Cowboy fan. What a great day to be a Cowboy fan. Oh man, how about that game last night, boy? God damn. Y'all just let me have my moment because it may not last long. But god damn, and what a day to be a Giants fan. Holy shit, fellas. They did not even have to turn on the Giants side of the scoreboard. They didn't have to turn on. Cowboys are out here save Cowboys are out here saving people's electric bills. Good job, Dallas. Good job, Dan Quinn. Out here saving New York's electric bills, dude. And we know y'all need it up there. Damn. So I'm sure New York appreciates that, Mr. Quinn. Just out here doing what he can for the environment, saving electricity. So good on you. All right, y'all. Get to it. I'm Blake. Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, thanks for showing up. If you're old, thanks for coming back. We got a couple more player props that we're going to look at here in Monday Night Football NFL on PrizePicks. If you all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code that you see right here down below to get yourself signed up. That'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. Take advantage. Free money. All right. So let's check it out, fellas. So let's see where we sit. We currently sit at 4-2 with the picks we gave out. Technically gave out 7 picks, but we'll get to it. But we sit at 4-2, including like the free Dak square. Go 5-2, but that wasn't a pick I gave out. So 4-2 with the picks I gave out. The two that we missed were Mahomes, which Kelsey being injured, that kind of screwed us there, but missed Mahomes, and then J.K. Dobbins over his rushing yards, missed that as well. Of course, he's injured, out for the season. We were talking about how easy running backs have it against Houston, but they proved that wrong. They said, you can't rush against us if I break your fucking leg. So, which I know that's not what happened, but Dobbins is out, and honestly, even if he didn't get injured, he was still playing like dog shit. He wasn't gonna clear that line anyways. That just wasn't gonna happen. What we did hit is Saquon under his 73.5 rushing yards. Saquon ended with 51. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson over his 4.5 tackles and assists. Deshaun Watson crushed his 24.5 rushing yards. We took the over on that. McCaffrey had a big touchdown there. Took the over on that. And then, like I said, of course, Dak over his half square. And then, of course, Travis Kelce didn't play, so he doesn't count at all. Had he have played, we may be cashing in on 2 more of these props and just gone 6-1. But, shit happens, and it is what it is. We're moving on to Monday Night Football. So hopefully you won yourself a little bit of money there if you tailed. And if not, it's just week 1. And week 1 ain't even over. So let's get into it. So tonight, what I like here, 2 props, 1 from each team. And the first one is going to be Josh Allen over his 20.5 fantasy score. I think it's a little too low for him. We take a look at some stats here. Josh Allen last season, just in the regular season, the postseason honestly wasn't that big of a discrepancy either. He still killed it. But as you can see here, Josh Allen clears this number in 13 of 16 games. I just think 20.5 is too low. I don't care that it's Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what the catch is. All of his receivers are healthy. Not sure what's going on. But taking Josh Allen over 20.5 fantasy, clears it 13 of 16 games last regular season. Weather tonight in New York, little bit of rain. 5% wind, or 5 mile an hour wind, which shouldn't be a factor at all unless it gets up to like 15 plus. So a little bit of rain, hardly any wind. Weather won't be a factor. If anything, Josh Allen may get a few more carries, which he's going to do anyways. So faced the Jets twice last year, as you can see. Scroll down to that. Faced the Jets twice last year, and he clears it both times with 20.6 and 26.8, so pretty handling on that one. And if you look on this 26.8 game here on November 6th, he even threw 2 interceptions, and that was his better fantasy score of the 2 games. So there is room for error here. Like I said, he just barely gets over it with the 20.6, but like I said, we've got a little room for error. Both of those games, he did throw a little less than average on his completion percentage. You see he hangs out in the 60s, mid to high 60s. And on those games, 59% and 52%. So honestly, they weren't even his greatest games. But, with Aaron Rodgers in, it should keep it a little more competitive, which should involve Josh Allen a little more as well. So that's going to be the first pick right there. Josh Allen, give me the over. So the next pick, y'all just bear with me. I'm going to just try and rattle off my stat list as quick as I can. It's going to be the rushing and receiving touchdowns combination. So multiple players rushing or receiving anytime touchdown. And it's going to be Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall. So I'm just covering both New York Jet running backs, right? And so here goes the stat list right here. So just keep up with me. So Dalvin Cook, coming from Minnesota, he cleared this line 9 of 17 times. So he scored, rushed, or received for a touchdown in 9 of 17 games last season. That's a little over 50%. Breece Hall only played 7 games last year with the Jets, but scores in 5 of them. So, I mean, that's already on track to be pretty good stats there. So 5 of 7 and 9 of 17. And I was looking at maybe throwing Garrett Wilson in there, but I just couldn't talk myself into it. This just seems like a way smarter prop. The reason I'm not choosing a wide receiver combo or even a wide receiver running back combo is 2 reasons. One, we don't know which of the 2 running backs, Dalvin Cook or Breece Hall, we don't know if they're going to split snaps and who exact, because I've read both. I've done all my research. I can't find an exact answer, the coach. But we don't know if they're going to split snaps and who exactly is their red zone running back. I know you figured it'd be Dalvin Cook. That way they can kind of ease Breece Hall back into things. But we just honestly don't know. I don't trust it enough to steer away from either one of them and end up kicking myself. So we don't know who their red zone running back will be. And plus, I'm not putting a wide receiver in there because there's just too many to choose from. Even if you were to go with Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard, there's still other receivers that can get a touchdown if it's pass play. So I just don't like it. And not to mention, Garrett Wilson only scored in 2 of 17 games last year. 2 out of 17 games. And also the rushing and receiving part of it. So the receiving half of things will help a lot because I know we're all thinking Aaron Rodgers is there. They're going to air out the ball a lot more than with Zach Wilson. Duh. But Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall they're also receiving backs. So, they thrive in that aspect of the game as well. So that's where this rush and reception prop comes in to help a lot. So only thing is, can they get into the damn end zone? Which I do. I think they'll be able to. I think it'll be pretty good. Pretty competitive game, especially if Josh Allen, threw 2 picks last year. I think there's juice for him to throw a pick tonight. So, if the Jets defense can buy a couple more possessions for their offense, which I think they might be able to, then this is even a better spot. That's all we want. We just want possessions. We want volume. I just think it's a way smarter play here to cover both running backs than to guess which one's going to be in and then guess which receiver might get the ball. It's just too much up in the air. I'd rather just stick to a position, completely have it covered, and see what we get going. So that's going to be the 2 picks there. Josh Allen over his 20.5 fantasy score. Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall combined anytime rushing and receiving touchdown combo. All right, fellas. If y'all like these picks, let me know in the comment. If you hate these picks, let me know in the comments or keep it to yourself, whatever you want to do. Y'all hop in the Discord, links on my channel, sub to the channel. We got to catch these videos, got to get on top of them as soon as the boards are full of props. So besides that, I'm going to get out of here. Hope for a good game tonight. Later.